A long time ago, I began an adventure in the wilderness. Like many other channels at the time, I wanted to landlock a particular Iron Man mode to an area of RuneScape with a certain goal in mind, and so I landlocked my hardcore Iron Man rodeo to the wilderness with the end goal of obtaining items that can only be obtained in the wilderness, such as the Odium and Malediction wards. My hardcore unfortunately met her end in the wilderness to the hands of two free-to-play PKers. All I wanted was some pizza for better heals, but they had better ideas. Oh well. When my wilderness only hardcore died, I realized that the wilderness itself is too restrictive, but perhaps if the rest of RuneScape was open, then it would improve my survival chances. With access to better food and more space to train, then perhaps a hardcore Iron Man in a PvP setting would be a viable project. So I retired the idea to focus on maxing my main, with the intention of one day returning to the concept and trying again with a better plan. So with that in mind, I introduce you, the community, to my hardcore Iron Man PvP World Only. At the start of the series, I have set a bounty of 2 mil. With every new episode, the bounty will increase by 2 mil. With that said and done, let's jump into it. Am I going to end up like all these people? Alright, we made it to Redica and welcome to the first episode of my PvP hardcore only account. And we are starting off with actually a very old Deadman mode strategy that I picked up back in the day. This is where a lot of people used to start Deadman mode back in the day to get prayer levels, as no one comes to these chickens here in Redica. And I think it would be safer for me to train my combat up a bit here instead of starting off in Lumbridge where you spawn, because as we can see with C Engineer and all the other people doing their own PvP hardcore Iron and UIM series, a lot of low levels are being PK'd. You're not even safe as a level 3 anymore, so I think this is a great place to start, and we're going to be here for a little while and get our cooking and prayer and combat stats up a bit here at the chickens, and so I feel safe to continue with the plan that I've come up with for the start of this account. Alright, as you can see, we're back in Lumbridge, and it's because I encountered a PK up in Redica. They were level 95 combat, so they couldn't attack me, but they could have also been a scout, so I decided to home teleport to Lumbridge, as I needed to get a swamp tart anyway, and we're about to close in on 30 fire making. As you can see here, I've also got some other stats. I got 30 cooking from chickens. I got nearly base 20 melees, 10 defense, 19 HP, 16 prayer from burying the bones, and quite a lot of feathers for fishing XP. And when I burn these 2 logs, I'm going to get 30 fire making, which is the only requirement for the Seaside quest, which we're going to be doing in the future. And once I finish burning this log to get the 30 fire making, there we are. So whilst we're here in this general area, because Sea Slug is all the way in Ardoy and we're here in Draenor village, I'm going to be doing a couple of things whilst I'm over on this side of the world. So you probably have not seen this the first time at someone starting this series, but here's me completing Cook's Assistant, and we have a lot to do in this area. There we go. And here we are completing Ernest the Chicken, a pre-requirement quest for animal magnetism and priest in peril. I also need the little GP that this quest gives for what I'm currently doing right now, and the quest points are more than accepted. Witch's potion completed. Okay, as part of our playthrough in this area of the game, here is us doing a stronghold security for like the 100th time. So let's continue with our run. Okay, so this is going to be the last cup of tea for 21 thieving, which is the pre-requirement for the tribal totem quest, and I can also start pyramid plunder if I want to. So I've still got a few more things to do here around Varrock, various quests, so let's get on with it. And this is Gertrude's cat to get ourselves a kitten, and we might as well say that's a free 200 death runes if we manage to survive that long and to keep our cat. But 7 quest points now. Let's continue with the grind. Alright, we're going to give the boy his ball back for the 100th time. We get 28 hit points in it as well. That does put me near the combat range for some dark bow accounts that I've seen going around recently. They're about level 30 at combat and they can debow you to death, which will be pretty bad if that happens to us. But we're going to home telly here to also complete the Restless Ghost quest in a second. And then we're pretty much done on this side of the map. We're actually going to hop to the Gem World, as this one is looking pretty monkers right now, if I'm not going to be lying to you. And we can continue with our run once we hand in this skull here. There we go. So that's the last pre-requirement for animal magnetism, except for Priest and Peril, which we're going to be doing after we do Sea Slug. And we will probably finish animal magnetism in a future episode. That is, if we survive that long. Okay, Rune Mysteries done as well. So that's like all the quests done in the Lumberjare area, except for the Dorkishan quest, which we'll probably be doing in another video. But I need Rune Mysteries done so I can do Priest in Peril, as that's the only way for me to get Rune Essence for that quest. So that's another pre-requirement done for some other quests as well. Unlocks rune crafting. So yeah, all in all, and a very important quest. So we're here completing the Pirate's Treasure quest, which will allow me to unlock the ability to skip the dialogue at the beginning of every time you have to use the docks. If you don't do this quest, you have to go through a dialogue, which can be quite bad for a account like this, because if I get stuck in the dialogue, then unfortunately a PK can get me off that dialogue and I won't go through to the ship. So it's a potential escape for my account. Also, this will also give me a emerald, which I can use to make a jewel ring when I eventually unlock the crafting level. So that's everything done on this side I want to do for now on this side of the world. So we're going to make the brave but perilous journey all the way from Farador to our Ardoin from here to do Sea Slug and a few other quests on that side of the world as well. Alright, Sea Slug is finally done. This is going to get our fishing level up quite a bit, which is why we also train cooking at the beginning as well, so that we can jump straight into trout and salmon, which is my current best food. So I'm going to head over to do the Tree Gnome Village quest to unlock spirit trees, and then we will then do some fishing to get ourselves some better food before proceeding with our plan. Okay, Tree Gnome Village completed. It's going to give us a few attack levels and of course access to this spirit tree, which I'm going to use to get me to the Gnome Stronghold. Unfortunately, I do need to do the Gnome Stronghold quest as well to unlock spirit trees fully. But at least when I'm in Varrock, I can go straight to this side of the world without having to go all the way through White Wolf Mountain and through lots of terrain. I can potentially get PK'd. 31 attack there as well. 28 combat. Okay, so Gnome Stronghold. Plan is we're going to get 25 agility whilst we're here. And we're also going to get some trout and salmon for some extra healing food. I want to check as well if this bank is a safe zone here in the PvP worlds. It is a safe zone. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's get fishing and let's get training agility. Holy fuck, that was him. That was the engineer, I think. Holy fuck. Okay, right, log out. That was him. Okay, so he's aware that I exist, so that's interesting. Fuck. I'm scared to log back in now, cause like he knows I'm doing agility. That's scary. That's very scary. All right, we're gonna complete tribal totem straight away here, really quickly. Got a couple crime brands as well from the shop here. That will give me 23 thieving. It's not much, but I could do with thieving. Don't forget the swordfish as well. That was one of the other reasons why I wanted to do this quest. I just got scouted by another hardcore that I know is PKing. He's basically owned by another content creator called R. Robert. He's already killed someone today. I saw on Twitter, and I don't want to be his next victim, so that's why I'm a bit panicked right now. But if we make it back to Ardoin in one piece, we'll be continuing our questing grind. Okay, so Tree Gnome Village about to be done as well. There's lots of quests done in the past 24 hours. And this will give us full access to the spirit trees. Also a pre-requirement from Monkey Madness, if we ever get that far, and to unlock our Dragon Scimitar. That's 31 agility. I can now use the shortcut near the Champions Guild and the rooftops in Rarok, and got a couple of other levels as well. So I think the plan now is for me to unlock my one-click teleport, which is the active file, and to do that I need to do Priest in Peril and then Ghost Ahoy once we unlock Canifis. So I'm going to home teleport, and we're going to go back to the other side of RuneScape, and we're going to go and do that immediately. Wow, that guy is a beast. You want beef? I'll give you beef, bruv. What the fuck? I'm on a free-to-play world. I actually hopped onto free-to-play to avoid that happening, and then as soon as I hop in, there's a fucking someone in my combat bracket trying to kill me. That's hilarious. Well, when I started doing this quest, I definitely didn't see myself being chased by someone in an Iron Scimitar on the free-to-play PvP worlds, but that did happen. And I'll hand in this essence here to Drizzle, and that'll be Priest in Peril completed. Also, whilst we're here talking to Drizzle, we'll start Nature Spirit, which will give us some pies, and then all that's left for us to do now is Ghost Ahoy. 21 prayer there as well. Oh fuck. Well, that was a close call. If he hit me any higher, I might have been dead then. And it's a good thing you got PJ'd by a Dark Wizard there as well. That's the closest I've come to dying since I've begun the account, so... yeah, I think I should not be on free-to-play worlds. I'm doing it to like dodge those really crazy account builds, but yeah, it's not going well. It's like nearly the second time now I've got attacked. So I'm currently prepping for Ghost Ahoy, and I need some GP to get the remaining stuff that I need to do that quest. So here's the Black Knight's Fortress, 2500 coins and a couple of quest points which will go towards, well, a lot of stuff. So let's get on with Ghost Ahoy. Hopefully we can finish the quest. Okay, we are being attacked. Got gap on him now. Jesus, man. This game mode is stressful. Very stressful. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, no! You're a bot? No. Oh fuck, my bad. Oh my god, man. Jesus, PvP World is nuts. I can't go anywhere without being fucking attacked right now. Jesus Christ. Good on you, Chris. You clear those bots. Alright, very important quest completed here. Ghost Ahoy. Gives me a one-click teleport out of any situation. 25 prayer as well. Protect from item is useless for me. And yeah. Thank fuck that's out of the way. And so, with the acquisition of the active file, I'm going to call it an end for this episode. We are ending with 331 total levels, level 31 combat, and we have ourselves a decent one-click teleport. In the next episode, we are going to be continuing our journey here in the PvP worlds. Right now, my account is extremely vulnerable to being PK'd, and I don't have the right gear or supplies to survive anyone who might start hunting my account. So I have a lot to do in the next episode if I really want to get myself up and standing in this series and not bum out in the early game to those of you who might start hunting me down. Speaking of which, in the next episode, the bounty I've set myself will be going up from 2 mil to 4 mil coins, and with that in mind, I challenge you to hunt me down and end my hardcore Iron Man. Until then, hopefully I will see you in the next episode, alive and well. Goodbye for now.